Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thanks for listening to my very first audio log. Don't think I can really call it a vlog since I'm not showing my face. I don't think there's really anybody out there listening yet, but I wanted to do this as kind of a verbal journal about my YouTube endeavors. Maybe someday somebody out there will be listening to it. Well, I've been uploading videos for about 2 weeks now, and I'm quite surprised to have 5 subscribers, 3 of which are not family or friends. So I'm really grateful and happy for these. Thank you so much, those of you who have subscribed or given likes, even just simply for watching the videos. I thank you so much. Those have been so helpful and so mood boosting for me. It's you wouldn't believe how much you've helped me out, how much you've helped me keep my mood up, how much you've helped me keep on working. I mean, I would have kept working anyway, but that just helps me to keep my mood up while I'm working. And I'm so grateful to you all for it. I really hope that I can provide some entertainment, comfort, distraction, some good things for people, even if it's only ever just for a handful of people. I mean, I've been playing games my whole life, and I've always had that internal monologue while I was playing, but no one to share it with. You know, like when you watch a movie with somebody and especially if it's a really bad movie and you have fun commenting on the movie, just joking around about it and stuff. I mean, even if it's a good movie, it's just fun, you know, talking with somebody while you're watching it sometimes. So doing the Let's Plays lets me say the things that I'm thinking out loud while playing and hoping that I can share that experience with other people. You know, we can kind of laugh together at some point through these videos. I mean, doesn't it suck when, you know, you see something funny and there's nobody there to share it with? That's what I hope to get from this, and I hope that other people will enjoy it too and experience the same thing. Hopefully my channel can be a safe zone for people. There's so many horrible things going on in the world, you know, that you hear about every day, day in, day out, all day long. I'd like this to just be a place people can go to hide for a while, wrap yourself in a cocoon, and emerge later when you're feeling stronger. Moving on, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Leonor's Mind for being not only my first subscriber, but also for helping me out a bit with figuring out some recording settings and giving me some all-around tips. He's a fellow YouTube Let's Player, and he's in my featured channels, so if you have some extra time, check him out please. He's a great guy. Also, if anybody listening would like me to play or read a specific game, please feel free to let me know. I'm just starting out, so I can be pretty accommodating. Unless I get a request, though, my next visual novel game after Dandelion is going to be Higurashi no Naku Koroni. And then after that, it will be either Nameless or Amnesia Memories. And Styx, I just finished recording today, and that will be done uploading on, let's see, Friday. Okay, so Saturday will be starting the new series, and that will be Thief, the latest incarnation of the game, which I enjoyed better than the third Thief game, but not quite as much as 1 or 2. But I can't get 1 or 2 to work yet on the newer systems. I always get viruses on my system whenever I try to get them to run, try to find patches and stuff for some reason. So one day I'll get them to work and I'll play them, but for now I'll just stick with the new one that runs just fine. So, I'm still trying to better the quality of my videos, and I've made some progress in that area, again thanks to Lenor. The videos look great when I record them, but when I upload them to YouTube, the sharpness takes a really steep dive because they convert it automatically, and I guess my encoding or what, I don't know, something's not compatible between them apparently. So I need to figure that out at some point. Also, I'm already feeling a little bit more comfortable making the videos, so I think I'm starting to sound a little more natural, though I'm always going to have off days. I'm trying to speak more clearly and pronounced and trying to avoid droning on or sounding nasally. It's a little bit difficult right now because allergies have been making me a bit stuffy the last few days, but I'm working on it. And I noticed what was driving me nuts in one of the videos I recorded. My voice was like, I didn't realize it. My nose was whistling when I was breathing in. I couldn't hear it myself because I had the headphones on and I wasn't hearing my nose whistle. So, yeah, I hope that wasn't bothering anybody too much. But it was just one video, I think. So I'm going to try to watch that. Make sure my nose stays clear when I'm recording. Also, I haven't really established my public persona yet. I mean, it's me. It's always going to be just genuinely me when I'm talking, playing these games and stuff. But there's things about myself that I sort of want to be in the forefront. Like how I'd like to be funny and amuse people, but I'm still kind of nervous. So being nervous always stunts comedy. It always turns into this horrible, awkward, not funny comedy when you're nervous. So hopefully that'll come in time though when I'm more comfortable. But I'm half Chinese, half white, and so I think of myself as kind of like a half Chinese, half white old lady gamer. I turned 39 a month ago, so as far as YouTubers go, that can be pretty old because I know a lot of the people that I see doing the YouTube Let's Play stuffs, they're in their somewhere in their 20s. A lot of them seem to be hovering around 25 right now. But some people are going to think I'm young. They're going to be like, "Oh, 29, I mean 39, you're still young." But me, I felt old as soon as I turned 30. So I felt like I've been feeling like I'm old for a long time now. I was like, I hit 30 and I was like, oh, my youth is gone. I might as well just give up on life now. So I thought it could be amusing portraying myself in icons and stuff as a little old Asian lady. You can't tell in real life though that I'm half because I pretty much just look Asian. People just peg me as Asian when they see me. Some people think I look Filipino. Once or twice I got mistaken for Hispanic, but usually people think I'm Chinese or something like that. Same with my sisters. We all just look Asian. We take after my father a lot. It's tough starting out, even with the foreknowledge that I knew it would be going into it. I knew I was going to be making videos that probably wouldn't get views for months, and I'd be lucky if I got one subscriber a month, and it's been amazing and a huge boost that I've got any activity at all. But it's still hard making videos every day to build that library, that body of work. Like when you've got a tower to build, and it's going to take you like 3 months just to lay the foundation. It's this this project you see ahead of you, this giant monumentous thing, and you've got to be working on it, and it's really hard to start out with that push in the beginning starting from the bottom. This is actually my third creative endeavor though, so I've been through this before, although it's been in different ways, and I think this is going to take longer for me to build up than my other endeavors have been. But this is also the one that it's not in my area of expertise exactly. I mean, even though I've been playing games my whole life, I've also been doing artwork my whole life. And games I never saw as anything but games before, whereas art was always my livelihood. So this is a little bit different for me. And I've always kind of thought of myself as a nomadic artist because I've never been able to stick with a medium. I've drawn, I've done oil, acrylic, and digital paintings. I've sculpted, I've done 3D modeling, painted 3D modeling. I've made jewelry. I've painted and resculpted custom dolls. I've done sewing. I've enjoyed all of them, but I have a tendency to like to switch out. I don't like to stick to one medium. Not to mention, like most artists, I suffer from depression and anxiety. It's very common amongst creative people. So I've had problems staying in certain communities before because I don't know. I just tend to get paranoid. Sometimes it's sensitive, but sometimes it's paranoia where I start to see things that aren't there. Like they don't like me. I mean, and there's no reason. I mean, they don't. It's not like they don't like me, but I start to feel like people don't like me and don't want me there, and so I start to feel uncomfortable in that situation, and so I kind of end up shying away and leaving that group. I mean, it hasn't happened so much as I got older. I've started to pick up the ins and outs of my own condition as I got older. But so paranoia and such is a little less. I can start to understand my own moods a little better now that I'm older. But certain things still affect me. The Let's Play channel is different though because I'm sharing a recreational activity with people who will hopefully become my friends. Hope to make some friends with you out there. So I think this will be a much longer lasting thing than any of my art businesses or anything like that. Because this will give me an excuse to keep playing games. Because, when I was doing artwork, I am a very project oriented person. So I'll work like 15 hours a day and every day until a project is finished. And I wouldn't have time to play games for like weeks or months at a time until I'm done with something. So if I'm doing this, this is semi job-ish for me. I'm giving it out a try out as sort of a business, even though it's mostly for fun. But if I call it a business, then it gives me an excuse to do what I love, playing games. It gives me an excuse to keep holding on to my recreational activities, and gives me a break from my other work on a daily basis. So I think this is something I'll be doing for a long time. I can't wait to get a few more games under my belt. Hopefully I'll continue to get more comfortable with recording so I can be more fun and amusing, crossing fingers here. I'm still not saying all the things in my head because I'm worried that I'm going to say the wrong things or sound stupid. I mean, seriously, after barely ever speaking out loud for 2 years, it's really hard to start speaking aloud with no one there. So yeah, it's gonna take me a little while to get completely used to that. And one last thing, that outro line of mine, I know it may sound hokey or corny, but I really do mean it. I actually thought for a long time about what to say at the end of my videos. I wanted to say, stay safe, happy, and healthy, but I realized when people watch my videos, they may not be any of those things at the moment. So I figured I could at least wish that for people. They're important things that I wish everyone could always have, but it's life that so many people are suffering and struggle every day. And I too suffer every day, as I said, with depression and anxiety, and I wish I could help take that away or at least help lessen it for some people. So, yeah, that's my will going out into the world, my wish for people. If my heart could just go out and do something, you know. But yeah, that wish is out there in the world. Well, that's it for my first audio log. Hope some of you who listen to this at some point will stick with me on my journey. Again, if there are any games you'd like to see me read or play, just let me know. I don't think I'll end up with a waiting list anytime soon, so I should be pretty free for a while. As always, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you on my future videos. I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.